Okay, so now for this accumulator is going to be easier than this one, almost, because I don't have a button, but I have two text fields, so I'm going just to do the same. And you know what, I'm just going to again do a kind of new project, and I'm going to copy from this one. So the new project I'm going to call it week 3 accumulator, and then I'm going to copy this factorial and paste it here, and this is going to be accumulator. Now I don't have n, I'm just going to rename that to I don't know, label 1, because I don't want to spend too much time thinking about what I have two labels, so label 1, label 2, and this is text field. Maybe this one is going to be the number, this one is going to be the sum, and this one is the number, and this one is the sum. And I don't have a button, so this is going to be accumulator. The size is going to be slightly smaller because I want them to be, so I don't know, let's put 150 by 100, and then the label is going to be enter an integer, and then the label 2 is accumulated sum is and let's put the E capital. Now for this one, this first one is the number, so I'm just going to put all of them to reach the same size. Editable is going to be true because this one is not going to be changed. The sum, however, the first time I'm going to put it at 0 because it has to start with the value. The sum is 0 at the beginning, and then editable is going to be false. This is not needed, and this is not needed. I don't need the factorial. However, what I need to do now in this text field number, I'm going to add an action listener, which is a new action listener of that. Now adding an action listener to the text field means every time I press enter, this is going to be executed. And just to show that, I'm going just to test this with the sum to be set text to be whatever as soon as I press enter. So if I run this thing, I just would like to see how it looks like, and it doesn't look like good because there's nothing in this one. Now I just need to have a new accumulator. Then if I run it, it will become visible. Now obviously I need just to put it down a little bit, maybe increase it a bit, maybe just increase this, the weight would be enough. So I said maybe 250, almost there. How about that? Okay, so if I type whatever and press enter, this is going to be executed. So I just would like to show that the action listener works with the enter key. So that's what happened. Now what I need to do basically is that once I press the enter key, I need to get that number from the text field, convert it to a number, add it to the sum, but before I need to get whatever was in the sum, convert it to a number, add it together, and then put everything back into the sum. So let's do that. Int number, I'm going to do basically the same thing by tf number dot get text. However, I need to convert this to an integer, so I need to do integer dot parse int with this. So I'm converting this number, doing the same with the sum, with the tf sum. Now what I need to do is I need to update the sum, which sum now is going to be equal the sum plus the number, and after that what I need to do is put it back into the text field, the sum. Of course I need to convert again from value of. So I get the number, I get the sum, I add the number to the sum, and then the sum I convert it back to text and put it in the set text, the text field sum, and that's pretty much it. Put a number, press enter. Put another number, press enter. Put another number, press enter. But I'd like to make it better. See, every time I press press enter, it leaves the number in the text field. Can I get rid of it? I don't want to see the number anymore. So for example, if I type 5, I press enter, I don't want to see 5 there, I want to see it empty. So if I type another number, I can just type it immediately. How to do that is basically, after I do this, the sum is going to be whatever it is, but the number, set the text to be empty. So this is going to have the effect of, as soon as I type 5, I press enter, 5 is going to be put inside the sum, and then the text field is going to be empty. Type another number, press enter, it's just going to add them. Is that okay? So these are just small examples. Now you have all the capabilities to do a lot of nice applications if you want. Yes?
When you write add action listener, help you to press enter.
If I type this one, I'm adding action listener to the text field. It means, yeah, when I press an enter, the enter key is going to happen. When I press the enter key, when I'm inside this, I press the enter key, this is what is going to happen. But if I had others, for example here, and I'm pressing enter key, that is going to happen. Obviously, let me just show that by running it again. If I'm here, for example, and press enter key, that is going to happen. It has to be the enter key inside this text field that is watching for some action to happen. Is that okay?